we're going to use the method of elimination to solve this system of equations. And the reason is it's very difficult looking at, well, it's not very difficult, but a little bit more complicated to isolate either x or y in one of the equations. So because of that, substitution may not be the easiest way. So because we want to use elimination, we need to make sure both of the equations have the same coefficient in front of the x term or the y term. Right now, our x terms have a 2 and a 5 in front, and in front of the y we've got a 3 and a 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply everything in the first equation by 5, and then everything in the second equation by 2. And you'll see by doing that, we will then have the same coefficient in the x term of 10. Let me show you. So if we multiply each term by 5 in the first equation, it will become 10x minus 15y equals 50. And then in the second equation, multiplying everything by 2 would give us 10x plus 8y is equal to 4. Awesome. So I've just rewritten those two down here below. And now that we have the same coefficient in our x terms, we are going to take this first equation in red and subtract the second equation. By doing that, those x terms completely cancel out. And let's see what we'd be left with. Well, we'd have to do negative 15y minus 8y. That becomes negative 23y. And that's going to equal 50 minus 4, or 46. Awesome. Well, now we can solve for y pretty quickly here. All we need to do is divide by negative 23, which means y is equal to negative 2. Great. Now that we've solved y, our next step is to solve for x. In order to do that, we can pick either of the first or second equation, and we're going to replace y with the number negative 2, and then solve for x. So may as well just pick the first one. So let's write it out. 2x minus 3y is equal to 10. Now I'm going to replace y with negative 2. So just like that. Okay, so this becomes 2x plus 6 is equal to 10. By subtracting 6 from both sides here, we get that 2x is equal to 4. And then finally, just divide by 2 to get our answer, x value of 2. Awesome. So our final solution here, we know that x is equal to 2 and y is equal to negative 2. Hope that was helpful, and thanks for choosing JD's Prep.